Class, happy Wednesday to each of you in the legal traditions class. I wanted to take a moment and congratulate each of you on a job well done in the discussions, as well as submitting your written assignments. It's a good week. Lots of things to explore this week as we move forward in the class. We only have 2 more weeks before the midterm is due, so make sure you take a look at that. Try to watch the recording of the live session that I put together last night, if you don't mind. Again, in our discussion this week, we just have one. In our discussion, we will identify a U.S., local, state, federal law, and then discuss the historical precedent, what that is, what the precedent is that exists for this law, where it came from, if it's common law or something that's been developed since the United States was formed. If you don't mind, share how the law, how it serves as an example of the rule of law and connects to common law. Whenever it's possible, and then explain how this law shows a connection between religion, morality, and ethics. And then, of course, make sure that you respond to your peers if you don't mind. And many of the laws that we have certainly have a connection to religion, morality, and ethics at some period of time, especially when they came from the Roman days or with common law. So in addition to our discussion this week, we have milestone 2 that's due. I'll discuss that in just a moment here as we enjoy this Wednesday. So this week we're reading page 1 through 38 in the textbook. I believe I mentioned this in the video. But really we're focusing on those foundations of law. In the milestone 2, what you're going to do is just do a scenario overview in a short paper. It's working towards a final project. As I mentioned earlier, all your milestones work towards that final project. So you'll have an opportunity to really do that. Everything that you're putting together should help you. So basically, what you're going to do, pardon me, for this milestone 2, you'll select one of the scenarios that's noted in the rubric, identify the ethical dilemma that's raised by the facts, and explanation with the ethical dilemma, share what that is, what makes this dilemma ethical, describe the factors that led to the dilemma, and what implications should be considered when taking a look at your course of action. So you have an opportunity to take a look at those different scenarios, and then just write a short paper in milestone 2. Keep in mind, what you do today is going to benefit you in the end on the final project. So try to do a good job. 1 to 2 pages, cover page, follow the APA if you don't mind. Make sure that it's double spaced using 12-point Times New Roman font, and follow all the APA guidelines. If you have any questions, make sure that you do a couple things. You can either call me, send me a text, send me an email, and I'll help you with it, or just take a look at the instructions and the rubric. So fine job this week on the discussions. Again, use those tips that I provided previously. Check your grammar. Make sure that you post extended detailed initial post in the discussions. Go ahead and include your citations and references following APA, and please do the same with your written assignments. If you need help, let me know. Send me your milestone 2 for review before you submit it. I'll be more than happy to help you. So good job on Wednesday. We're midweek of the class. Have any questions, let me know. Let's keep moving forward. You're doing a fantastic job.